Okay, good afternoon, class. Let's continue with page 97 of Focus. Please turn to page 97 of Focus. So let's look at exercise 6 first. Okay, so please look at word store 8A. So return to that page first. Word store 8A at the back of your book. Okay, so please fill in the nouns first. Fill in the nouns first. For example, for donate, we have donation. All right. So you either add ATION or MENT to these words. Right? And the second part, adjective. Kind becomes, okay, so you can change it to ness, t, or a t. And the last part, friend. Okay, so choose between ship and hood. Alright, so I'll give you a minute. Please pause the video now and then do the questions yourself. Alright, 1 minute has passed, so let's look at the answers together. So number 2, appreciate. So we have appreciation. Right, we change appreciate to appreciation. And then engaged, remember what does it mean, engage? If you're engaged to somebody, you have promised to marry someone. All right, so engage. Here, so pay attention to the spelling. Engagement. So if you remember the sound correctly, then you remember the spelling, right? Because engagement, engage, is H, so engagement, right? So don't forget the E here for engagement, right? And then employ should be employment. Employment. Okay, number 5, kind becomes kindness. Easy. Helpful, we have seen it in the passage, so helpfulness. And then 7, cruel becomes cruelty. Cruelty is the noun. And stupid becomes stupidity. All right. So make sure you know how to convert them into nouns. And then 9, friend becomes friendship. And a neighbor. So be careful with this one because for neighborhood, we have 2 spellings, right? One with U here, neighborhood. This is the spelling in the UK and the US. We can spell it this way, neighborhood, without the U here, just a while, right? So both are correct. Neighborhood. Okay. Then let's return to page 97 of your book. Page 97. Okay. On the right hand side. So please complete the questions with the words, the nouns from word store 8A. Okay, so and in a minute again, please pause the video and then do the questions, okay? All right, 1 minute has passed. So number 2, how did the darlings show there? So this one starts with A, should be, right here is bigger, right? Appreciation. Your appreciation. Okay. And then number 3, does Harris now have full-time or part-time? It starts with E, so it should be employment. Okay. It means whether he has a job or not. And then 4, what is the name of the, starts with N. So neighborhood. So UK, in the UK we spell it with a U, but in the US we can leave the U out. Neighborhood. Right, so both are correct for neighborhood. Number 5, what acts of and short the primo. So it should be the first one, cruelty. Oh, sorry. Should be cruelty. And the second one, stupidity. All right. And then 6, who was impressed by De Primo's kindness. And next one, what is that? Helpfulness. Oh. All right, helpfulness. Okay, then let's move on to exercise 8. We'll look at word store 8b. So let's go to word store 8b. It's here. All right. So what do you need to do? You need to complete word store 8b with the underlined adjectives in the stories. All right. So trying to find the adjectives from the stories. They are all underlined. Okay. So 1 minute. Please do it. Pause the video now. Okay, let's look at the first one. So stress, we have stressful, hopeful. How about ness? What do we have from the passage? What do we have? Let's take a look. So for less, we have homeless, right? People without home. We can call those people homeless people, or just the homeless. And the same applies to jobless, people without a job. Okay, how about number 3? Imaginative. We have sensitive. Right, sensitive. And able. We have what do we have? We have honorable. Right, honorable. And this is one of the spellings. Okay, with the U, or you can spell it this way. Honorable. In the US, okay, so with the U, this is the spelling in the UK. Honorable, both are correct. And then 5, materialistic, and we have sympathetic. Sympathetic. All right, so usually when you see these suffixes, you know that, there's a very high chance of these being adjectives, right? Okay, let's return to page 97 then. Page 97. Okay, so please fill in the blanks with the adjectives from word store 8b. 1 minute. Pause the video now. Okay, question 2. People need food, shelter, and kindness. So it should be homeless. And 3, young people are not very, so what should that be? Should be hopeful, right? Not very hopeful about the future. And then job people, don't try hard enough to find work. So jobless people. And then 5, being a police officer is a very stressful job. Okay, so how about stressed? What is the difference between stressful and stressed? Do you remember? So when we describe something that makes you stressed, okay, something that gives you stress, we describe it with full, stressful. A stressful job, a stressful quiz, a stressful situation, okay? And if you feel stressed, you say, I am stressed. Okay, or for example, the exam made me stressed. Okay, so it describes your feelings. This one, I'm stressed, right? So make sure you know the difference. And number 6, parents aren't usually very, right here, sympathetic listeners. It means the parents don't usually understand what their children think. Okay, sympathetic. All right. Okay, the next word store XC. Oh, wait. Something is wrong. So I have to close the app first. Wait. And then turn it back on. Let's see. Wait. Okay, we'll look at word store 8C in your book. Word store 8C. So first, can you complete the verb phrases with the words in the box? Okay. You can find these expressions from the passages, right? Okay, so let's do them together. So number 1, warm somebody's heart. Number 2, put a smile on somebody's what? Put a smile on somebody's face, right? And then 3, make somebody's day. All right. Okay, so what does it mean to make somebody's day? It means to make somebody happy, right? Okay, number 4, help somebody is a preposition. What is that? Preposition. Help somebody out, right? And then number 5, give somebody a hand, singular hand. And 6, do a good. Here is not job. Do a good deed. All right, in passage B, do a good deed. All right. So let's look at exercise 11. 11. So, which phrases mean to make somebody feel good or happy, and which phrases mean to help somebody or do something helpful? So let's return to words. So exceedent is obvious, right? The first one should be make somebody feel good or happy. Okay, so remember when you use these expressions, remember to change it to the correct pronouns, right? So the second one should be help somebody or do something helpful. All right. Okay, before we finish today, I have just assigned something to you on Google Classroom. Let's take a look. It should be okay. So please go to Google Classroom. Okay, so I have set up a new assignment for you to do. It's a book report. You have to write 250 words, so you can download the PDF file. You can print it out and you can write on the worksheet, or you can download the Word file and you can type it up in Word. Right, so to submit your work, you can submit the PDF file, or you can submit the Word file, or if you don't have, you can do it this way. You can just write on the worksheet, and you can take pictures of the worksheet and upload the pictures. Right, so I have set up a Google form here. You can click on that to take a look. So the deadline is the 15th of May. Midnight. 15th of May, midnight. Okay, so let's look at the worksheet together. So the worksheet should look like this one. Okay, so if you tell me the book title, the author, publisher, and then write 100 words. Okay, write a summary of the plot. Tell me what the story is about. Right, and remember, it cannot be your reader. Okay, it cannot be the book you have read for the reading lesson, right? It has to be a new book, right? And then in part B, tell me your favorite parts or characters. Okay, write something about these, and then your reflections. For example, what you have learned from the story. Okay, so altogether 250 words. Okay, I think that's it for today. I'll see you next week. We'll have more YouTube videos coming up next week. Okay, if you have any questions, ask me in the WhatsApp group, or you can ask me in a Google Classroom or through eClass, right? Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.